Hey guys, it's Jackie here. It's been so long, I know, I'm so sorry. It's been so busy. We've had so much on, we've been doing so much. So last time we caught up, we were in our isolation. We were in our 14-day isolation after Jakarta, and so we got out of that and we had no COVID. Whoop, 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 whoop. So our first day from that, we were just like go, 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 go. So our first day, we were lucky enough to be invited to friends who actually live, they're friends now. We didn't really know them then. They were lovely and they invited us. But they were at the Green Village, so they live at the Green Village, which is the village right next to Green School, and it's a beautiful bamboo village. So all the homes are very different, but they're all bamboo, so they're stunning. And we got invited, and these guys, they had a water slide and it went all the way down and into the pool in this jungle with this beautiful bamboo house. And the bamboo houses, actually I've got Instagram, so if you can scroll kind of down you can see lots of photos. I've been putting lots of photos on there, so have a look because some of them are pretty amazing. So we went there and we spent the day, and also I was going to look at some houses. So around the Green School there's not a heap of houses. You've got Sibang Eco Village, which is a brand new eco village being built, and then you've got the Green School Village, well, the Green Village, sorry, I should say. And the Green Village is all these bamboo houses, and then Sibang are kind of, I want to say mud, because I think that's a lot of the bases, like the walls and stuff are made of mud, and then they're all these, they're again quite, amazing. They're beautifully designed and not ginormous, and I guess that's a hard thing also in Bali, is finding a house that's not ginormous, because some of them you have 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, four bathrooms, so it's all, too big for me. I like to have my baby's clothes. So we went and had a look there, and the kids hung out there and we just played on the slide, and it was amazing because they had a local warung in the Green Village. There's one, and that's like a local restaurant really, and they made this beautiful lunch of all this beautiful Indonesian food, and it was so stunning. And so I looked at the houses. The kids swam, they went down the water slide like a million times. So we were so lucky that very first day out of isolation we got this beautiful Green Village experience, and these houses are just made amazing. You go up, like one of the girls, she went up her ladder, and it's like her bed was in this like nest. It was like this bamboo nest that she was kind of in this cocoon all night. It was just amazing. So then we got invited to one of the birthday parties, just a small birthday party of one of the boys. That again, these were people that we didn't really meet, but we just met them, and they had a party on the beach, and it was so amazing. The kids just played all along the beach. We got to see the beautiful Bali sunset. This was down Canggu Way. And again, a local beach warung made the most amazing food. It was amazing. The food we've had, especially since getting out of isolation, has been unbelievable. It's been so yummy, so we've been very thrilled. So that was cool. We had 2 really cool days, and then on the Friday we had orientation day at Green School, and that was so exciting because 4 years, it's been a long time waiting, long time coming, and we were lucky. We got welcomed by John and Cynthia Hardy, and that was really awesome. They're the founders of Green School, and it was really cool. I'd seen John speak a lot on TED Talks and just heard him talk on podcasts or other types of things. I'd done so much research into the school before coming, and so we heard him speak, and then we met Cynthia, who I actually hadn't met, and she's this tiny woman with this beautiful long grey hair, and she has this really calming presence about her. She's just so lovely. She brought round to each family these beautiful Balinese flowers, and I want to know what they are, but you know the smell. If you come to Bali, I wish I could give you the smell, because it's amazing. You need to smell Bali. You can smell it in the mornings and at night. And it's these flowers, and she gave out these beautiful flowers, and you could just put them at the bottom of your nose and leave them there all day. So that was amazing. And then hearing them both speak, and then we had a welcome ceremony, and it was a traditional Indonesian welcome ceremony which you need to be part of. come to Bali, come and be a part. If you come to Bali, make sure you're part of some form of ceremony, because it's really special and it's very spiritual, and it's all about this, you know, speaking to the spirits of Bali and Mother Bali, and it's really special. So that was really cool. And then we did a tour just in small groups around the green school, so that was really awesome. We really enjoyed that. And then we had the weekend and we did more house hunting, because we have to be out of this place tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be out so soon. So we were very much like, right, we've got to find a house. So we kind of knew we were in the big search for finding a house. So we were looking in lots of green school families, actually more than I thought live in Canggu. So I'm always a Ubud lover. I adore Ubud. It's not so much on the beach, it's near, you know, the jungle or the mountains, the bush. But a lot of the families lived in Canggu, so I really wanted to go check it out. So we did go check it out. Just went to see if it was going to be something that maybe we could be interested in. But it's Canggu for me, even now, COVID, it's really busy. There are parts outside of Canggu which are amazing and a lot quieter, but I just couldn't find a house there. And we looked at a number of houses, and we looked at so many houses. We looked at so many. It's like buying a house. It's like house after house after house. So we did that, and then of course the kids started school, and that was such a big deal. And I think, wow, of course it is, man. It's been 4 years in the making, and we've, you know, worked hard to get the kids here, and, you know, it's been a lot of, and then with COVID, you know, we had that extra challenge of getting here. So that first day, walking down that path to the school was so emotional, because it was just like, and I remember saying to the kids, you know, we did it, we got you here. You're here, you're at the green school. And they were like, yay, yeah. But they didn't really get it. And then Mila was like, don't cry, Mum, please don't cry. And so because of COVID, we're dropping Mila at one entrance, Kingston at another, and then Indy at another. So I said goodbye to Mila, felt the cheers coming, so I was like, hold them in. Dropped Kingston, and then he just ran off, so I was like, felt a little cheery, and then got to Indy, and I was like, bye baby. And then as soon as she walked out the side, I was like, no! Just crying and crying, because, and it wasn't just that my babies were leaving me, because I do love having them home, but I think it was just that, you know, it's been a journey, right? It's been 4 years in the making, and when you finally achieve it, it's like, yes, we did it, we got them here, they're at this beautiful school. So it was really, really special that first day. I'll never forget walking down that little path and being like, they're here. Out of that crazy ass year, they're here. So that was really cool. And then thankfully there are other mums to give me COVID cuddles, and they're like, it's okay. I don't think there was anyone else crying except me. That's okay, right? So yeah, so that was very cool. And, you know, they loved it. Pick up India on the first day, and of course nothing more than what I expected. So she's in a change of clothes, and, you know, she's like, I got all muddy because I went in a mud puddle. And I was like, of course you did. It's the green school. I wouldn't expect anything less. So, and then it's cool, like Mila's loving green studies, and I love that, because she's doing soil, and she's, you know, looking at seeds, and she's really loving that. So I love that she's, you know, enjoying something different, and, you know, she's around other kids, I guess, her age, because she's been home with Mama for a year, homeschooling. Probably not as awesome as being here. So yeah, so that first day was awesome. And then, you know, when you talk about the green school, and you talk about this like-minded community that you're around, I think that's pretty special. Is that, you know, every day we were saying to a friend yesterday, like, you know, you could just spend all day standing at school talking to these amazing people. You know, some of them are so inspiring, or some of them just have, you know, great stories, or they're, you know, the view on the world, whether it's a holistic or spiritual view on the world. And, you know, the conversations that we have are deep. They're not, you know, just, hey, how was your weekend? How did you go? You know, these deep conversations that we're having. So it's awesome. I love it. I could do it all day. Do that. So, but that's probably why we're so tired too. We get, you know, at the end of the day, like 8 o'clock, I'm like, oh, I can't stay awake. So we get so tired. So we had that, and then that first, I did more house hunting that first week. Lots more. It was like house hunting. But then on the Thursday, I joined a green school. I'd say a workshop kind of, and that was doing the water blessing ceremony. Malacat, I want to say, and it was beautiful. We went up to this this water temple. Would you say temple? What's the right word? Can't think. Just out of Ubud, and with Malacat, we had someone with us who blessed each. There are 10 like fountains that come down, and on each of them is where you set your intentions or your thanks, or you're speaking to Mother Bali or the spirits of Bali, and you're asking. I wouldn't say you're asking for something. You're just speaking to them, and asking for something you want, or giving them thanks, or just saying, bring to me this kind of stuff for the year. So it was beautiful. So the lady blessed it, and then when you go under the water, it's freezing. It's absolute freezing water, and you go in and you wash 11 times on your hair, 3 times on your eyes, and then you gargle and you spit out. That's like getting rid of all the bad stuff. You spit out 3 times, and then you swallow 3 times, and you do that on each 10 of the fountains. Not fountains, they're like maybe fountains the right word. What else would I say? And it's holy water, and it's beautiful. It's so fresh, and you go along that, and then when you get out of that, is the whole idea is you put on your clean clothes, and that's because you've got rid of all that, you've cleansed yourself, and then you put on these clean clothes. And then we had a priest there who did another ceremony with us. So I've had 2 ceremonies. When you do a ceremony, you get given this. So when you do your ceremony, you get your incense, you get flowers, and you do your prayers, and then at the end you get this. It's just a little bracelet. You twist it around, and then you put it on yourself. And you sometimes see when you come to Bali, some people might have 3 or 4 or 3 or 4, and the idea is to leave it on until it does fall off, but just not to throw it away. So we had another ceremony, and then after that we went to an amazing lady who's opened like a women's centre at this beautiful, it's like an organic farm, I guess you'd say. There's vegetables, but there's beautiful flowers too. There's all this amazing, she has cinnamon trees, avocado trees that I've never seen, like right, so tall, covered in avocados. And she started this because she'd had a tough life, she's 37, and she had a tough life, and she said, like, in Bali the man is the head and the woman is the neck. So she divorced her husband, and unfortunately because of that she couldn't keep her child. So the child stayed in the village with the father, and and that had, like she said her soul was gone. She lost her soul, which was her child. And then she had a number of other things that had happened in life, and meeting her was amazing. And then she decided to open this women's centre and to seek donations, and that was to get other women from villages who are maybe in tough situations too, and get them in, and they learn to make soaps, they learn about how to cook, how to make these teas straight from the cinnamon leaves. And she'd made us a cinnamon tea, and it was amazing. So that whole day was just so special. It was such a special day, such a it was just really like filled your soul that day. That day was great. So then we did more heart hunting. And then this week we had, I did an Ubud tour with some of the other mums. So that was really fun, because it was just going around Ubud and seeing all these great places to eat, or get your best bread, and just to see the different areas of Ubud. And some of them are like they remind me of little Japanese, like old towns. And then others of them are like, like Ubud Centre, which is, full of markets and shops, and it's really empty right now. So when you can come to Bali, they need you, they want you, they want the people, they need the people, they live for it. They really are wanting tourists. They want them so bad. They need you to come and buy their stuff. So we went around there, and then we did some more house hunting and saw more and more houses. And then we've got a house We got a house. So I loved, some of these houses that I loved, the kids were like, I don't like, I can't live there, Mum, it's too much jungle, there's going to be snakes, there's going to be, no. And I was like, oh, but I really love the house. And they were like, no. So I was like, okay, we won't do that. So me and the kids all both loved the eco villages. So the Sebang we really loved. It was walking distance to the school, but it isn't finished, and they're aiming for April, but it's just too hard to know if it's going to be finished. So we confirmed a house in the eco village in Ubud. And I guess living in a village has ups and downs, right? And we're going to find out. But, when I'm here on my own right now, I thought, awesome that if the kids needed to go to the doctor, one of the kids hurt themselves and had to go to the doctor, I could leave the other two, and you've got these other houses around you that you could be like, I'm just running to the doctor, can you just mind over the older two or something. So it's I'm excited. They have movie night on Friday night, movie and pizza night, big communal pool and a kids pool, and the house that I love, like really love the house. It's not too big. I hate big houses, hate them. It's not too big, and the master bedroom doors open and you just look out onto this rice paddy. So I need to show you. I'm moving tomorrow, so I'll show you. I'll take you around it. We'll go see it. I'll do a video and we'll go see it. It'll be so much fun. So excited to get in there and to have our own house. We need one now. Peepers has been beautiful. Bye, Peepers. It's been fun. We've had a great time here, but now it's time to move on and to get into our own little, house and, get more settled and get the kids more settled. And that's only like a 20-minute drive to the green school. So way better than our 45-minute drive that we're doing right now. So we can't wait. We move in tomorrow. We'll do a video soon on it. Thanks for waiting so long for a catch up. It's been so busy. And it's been awesome. Amazing. So blessed to be here. Loving every minute, and filling your soul, filling your heart, filling your mind. It's just mind-blowing, and I feel like the kids are getting the same. They're just so far, even in the COVID world of green school, they're loving it, really loving it. Kingy's taking a bit longer, but that's Kingy. He always takes that little bit longer, but I know he'll love it. He says, like, it's okay, and then he gets in the car and he's and he loves Pack Ollie and Ibu Emily, and that's what the teachers, they're Pack or Ibu. Ibu's like woman or mother. So he loves Pack Ollie, loves Ibu Emily, so he loves his teachers. And it sounds like whenever I actually find out, or if I ask someone else what they're doing in their class, it sounds awesome. What's not to love? So anyway, thanks for waiting so long. It won't be this long ever again, I promise. We'll be there soon. Few days. We'll do a vid. I'll show you around. Desa Alam Indah is our eco village called. So yeah, see you soon. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all safe. Bye. See you later.